Welcome, Amber. Welcoming everybody. Wait a minute, there's an update. Ready to update. Oh, I should update first. Give me sorry about that. You know how I live stream to Insight Timer? Now I can't. They just kind of blocked me from uploading. Well, I think maybe I don't support their vision, you know what I mean? Because pretty much if I do live stream, I just dominate the space, you know? And the space is a tiny space already, so I respect it. I respect it. If I'm a disharmony to what they're doing, I surrender. Maybe they don't like multi-stream to other platforms, yeah. And also, yeah, it's possible, but no, I didn't get any warning or anything. Yeah. Yeah, maybe they're not looking for professionals. And it's kind of rare to have, I rarely see professional spiritual live streamer that's on like that. You know, good. We moving on up. You know what I mean? Definitely I take it seriously, so when I'm on, I don't just hang out and be cute. That's the issue. Yeah, because the live streaming button, I can't schedule anymore, so that's a sign they don't want it. It's okay, it's all good. Thank you for all your effort, sister. Well, at least we still got this. You know, I get 25% of my CPU back. I guess that's a good part. Yeah, I checked. I was like, man, is it? Because I couldn't upload, I couldn't schedule anything on my phone or the computer. So that's a sign. Like, okay, Year of the Dragon. Let go what doesn't serve you, I guess. And then when you try, is it for me? If it's not for you, the universe will close the door on you. Know, because that means the universe wants me to do something better. That's in alignment with. That's how I see it. You know. Well, luckily, everything else we're doing is popping. For real. Everything else is growing. So that's a good news. It's not like a... But it's sad only because a lot of people on Insight Timer really liked what we were doing on there. Yeah, that's it. Well, yeah, because now they're going to be like, how did he disappear? They just don't want me on there. Or I don't know. There's no communication. They didn't message me. I guess, you know, there was no communication. Maybe I just take up a lot of resources. You know. Because every time I live stream, you know, the amount of people that watch it leads to like 200, 300 total viewers. Right? So it's like they don't want to go mainstream, basically. They don't want to grow it bigger than that. Well, the one thing is, I don't give up on Insight Timer because it helped me so much. You know what I mean? And that's where the spiritual people are at. But imagine the spiritual people eventually cast you out because that's God. That's the universe. That's so weird. It's like, I grew with y'all and then Buddha, how dare you? You're starting to indulge. You start eating. You're supposed to eat 1 grain of rice with us. And the Buddha goes, that's not the way. This is what that reminds me of. How dare you, Buddha? We're supposed to starve together and meditate and be in our ascetic bubble. He started eating rice, and then all his homies left him. Anyways, what a blessing. I mean, this is an amazing part of the journey, because now there's a story. Now it adds to the story. It's like, can you believe it? The app that I grew from, I meditated from, blocked me eventually. Did you ask him? Nah. If people pay for Insight Timer, they probably don't want you to live stream it elsewhere. Well, if people pay for it. No, it's free. It's a free app. It's a free app. The live streaming aspect is free. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, just if you see people saying, like, you just let them know, yeah. But, I don't want drama. If anything, just don't say nothing. Unless people, ask what happened. Then just say, hey, we had to part ways. Yeah. I can email. Yeah, I could email them, but because I look at the live stream and everyone else is streaming. I thought it was like a technical issue. But to me, I already gave it 2 try. This is not my first rodeo, I was like, okay. So. If anything, probably my 3rd time. I'll check in on it once in a while again. Well, what I could still upload tracks onto here. Because I have 2,000 followers on Insight Timer. There's people there that like what I'm doing, so I don't want to just give up on people. We still make music, so I can just upload the 1 hour music or whatever. Well, that's what we're planning to do today. Music. Review the past music. Because I've been making clips and stuff like that too. I've been making clips. Okay, so that's going to be back over here. But thank you for all your effort, Sister Mira. Thank you for everyone's effort. Don't stop believing. Yeah. It's better on Twitch anyway. It's more about karma to me. It's more about it's humbling, When the universe closes the door on you, I smile because I know something great is coming. It's always that way, without a doubt. That's why it's humbling. It's emotional a little bit because every time a door closes, something better comes all the time. So that's why it's the lesson. My karma is done with Insight Timer. Something greater is coming. And that's how I operate. Yeah, that's just my truth. Oh wait, I'm not. Okay, let me get back on. Okay, so do that. Well, the beautiful part is they know I have other platforms, so if they ever gonna, if they ever really want to look for me, they'll find me, right? The people who I have karma with, like Sister Mira, like where did he go? Oh, I see. Where the heck did he go? Thank you, Peruanio. Welcoming Haley, Michael, nice to see you. Last night the energy was amazing. I just had to say that first off. The music, I was like, when I was playing a flute, I felt like I was on a cloud. For real. I was just like, oh, the universe wants me to focus on soothing bliss. Let me write that down before I forget. Soothing bliss music. It's what people need. You know, that's pretty soothing bliss. That's a great, all right, input soothing bliss into the system and make music now. So I need to shift towards that style, soothing bliss. It's funny. Never been a mainstream type of person anyway. Even in the spiritual community. It's just hard to fit in sometimes. Even when you think you're with your homie. I just stick with the truth. I stick with effectiveness. Yeah. And all my teachers were like that. Right, all my teachers were like that. Even the master. When I met the master, there was 0 monks at the temple. 0 nuns, because nobody could practice original teaching Buddhism. They want to practice following rules that religion created, but not what the Buddha taught. Because many monks just follow the book, follow the rule, but they didn't practice reflection. Are you gonna critical analysis and reflect for yourself, or just follow rules because somebody before you told you to do it? Well, so with the master, he helps you crack all of that and find something called originality. And that's why there's a lot more fire coming from bodhisattvas, because there's some original thing where you're just free and also really weird. And even he said it himself, when the way the Bothat do the work, Bothat is bodhisattva, they a little weird. He straight up said it. When bodhisattvas do the work, they a little weird in the way they do the work. The end. Okay, word. Okay. What are you... Are you talking about me or you? Are you calling me weird in front of you? Is it even me? That's why you put me in the kitchen. I don't speak French, okay? You asked me that before. See, I'm less concerned about the GPU information, so just turn that off. I'm more concerned about the CPU, because the GPU not getting overloaded at all. Too much information on the screen. Think you on whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim. That's why I had the most lovely nap to your sound journey on Spotify today. Thank you, Lila, for enjoying. I watched the live with brother Simon. It was great, thank you. Shout out to brother Simon. We went out to eat some Vietnamese food after, and just reflected on updated each other on many things. That's what you call your Dharma brother, right? The people who are doing their best to do their part too, right? Cultivating together, not just like hanging out and being cute, but like how can we deepen and inspire each other to go deeper. Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Street lights. Yes, the weirdness is shining today. Also, it's because I just came back from a bike ride, so my heart rate's still high right now. So. Heart rate's still high. Maybe in the future, if I get an electric bike, I can go farther. Like in 1 hour, we could go freaking so far. Well, thank you, Susan. I hope it's a good. Yeah, I hope it's a glitch too. Because the place online to find spiritual people and authentic engagement can take time to find, or just even in real life, you know, online or anywhere, authentic spiritual people that are grounded and not manipulative, right? And not trying to sell you something all the damn time, and no private one-on-one that costs an arm and a leg, or maybe just your pinky. Yeah. Can you prove to me that you are conscious? No. Okay, let's go here. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, I know I did some recordings onto I did some highlights, that's what it is. Highlights. But I didn't record. Okay, so if I record, it's on here, highlight, it's on his PC. Let's just review what we have. I remember we have recording from last night, a short one. Here we go. This is from last night. You're close. I'm Thai, but I'm Southeast Asian. I was born in Thailand, but my ancestors, Cambodian, Laos, And some is from Raman, which is the former Burma, the country that Burma took over. So it's like a combination of 4 Southeast Asian countries, which happens to be the most Buddhist countries, Theravada. Yeah, Burma is currently, I think, the most isolated, like Theravada in Sri Lanka, Bhutan, right? Because they're so isolated, they have a more. But of course, again, it became more religion than. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's hard. We don't know. Susan says, I've been watching you for a few weeks and had a beautiful dream where my father visited me with a big message of love and reassurance. Message, you are being tested and you will be okay. Beautiful. Shout out to your father showing up. That's a good news. Thank you. No, I just went for a bike ride, so I'm really energized. And I drank coffee, so. And we're reviewing some footage from last night, yeah. Shoot, this is an 11-minute video. Wait a minute, I could put this on screen. Why don't I do? I know, technology, okay. When you know about technology, you're like, I could be doing that. I'm wired. No, I'm not wired. I'm grounding really, because I was biking because I need some sunshine. I'm in here all day, so I'm making an effort to like work out my heart, get some sunshine. Yeah. And then the goal is maybe go for another bike ride, maybe just 30 minutes, maybe 30 minutes in the morning. Because you know why? Biking during sunset makes your heart melt. You're just like, you're so beautiful. You know what I mean? Listen to some taiko or some nujabes, some lo-fi. How many hours did I sleep? I think about 6 hours or 5.5. Yeah. Sunset bike ride. I remember when I started to love myself again, I started exercising more, and one of the greatest moments were just biking during the sunset and seeing how beautiful the spring sky is, or the autumn sky. You know what I mean? The autumn sky. That's like an album name right there, Autumn Sky. Or a trance. That's the title of a trance song. Big Sky. That's a song already. In my head, in my heart, in my soul, the air I breathe, I follow you. Let's just call this video. Let's see if this works at all. Hello. Hello, hello. No more insight timer for now. Maybe. What happens if you close your eyes? Your eyes close? You always be asking this kind of question. What? You always. You know what? Wait, why can't I hear? Okay, properties. Check 1 2 1 2 3. Okay, I gotta monitor this too. Like the advanced audio properties. Then I had to turn on monitoring. Then I had to mute my desktop audio, I think. Mute the desktop audio. That's on. No, if I mute the desktop audio, then Insight. Yeah, basically I didn't get banned, but I can't schedule any more live stream on Insight Timer. Video. Okay. Can y'all hear this on Insight Timer? I mean, sorry. Can you hear this on TikTok? Sorry. But it's doing a little skipping. Ladies and gentlemen, technology. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the internet. You're in. "11 minutes. And then I'll upload this. I'll transfer this to my phone, upload it to TikTok so it's vertical. Haven't made much content at all. Could you put a reply while we do it there? Put a reply. Oh, what? To what? Sure, here. I'll just mute it and then y'all just chill. Can y'all hear the music or no? How about on YouTube and Twitch? Okay, on. Thank you. It's silent? Okay, that means okay, let me fix it real quick. How about I think it should be good now, right? Monitor and output. Okay, there you go. Thank you for that. By the way, Sister Grace, AZ sounding better on the flute, improving every day. Okay. That seems like a rerun. Let's change it up. Oh, there's a recording with Brother Simon. Okay, let's try this. Guess that's the same one. Here's a random one. This one is at. Thank you, Haley and Frederick. Today my plan is just be more productive and then just kind of be here, and then whenever I'm done with this, then I kind of will make some more music. Alright, just uploaded one to TikTok. Soothing Bliss. Thank you, Oksana. No, I'm just being productive while being live with you. That's it. Yeah, because you can't just live stream only. You have to produce content too, and I'm live streaming so much, so might as well. So this is more of a casual stream. No, I didn't send you a message. Gotta upload stuff to my Facebook. 0 viewers on there. The spirit of Facebook past. It's getting some views actually. 3 viewers today. In a 5-hour stream, 90 viewers. I'm catching some traction. That's the optimistic mind, right? 90 viewers in 5 hours. I got some traction. Wait a minute. Is it bots or people though? Damn. Let's just cut that by like 60%. 30 viewers, okay, I'll take it. 30 people. I hope they enjoyed it. You know what I mean? Bots. Probably 60% of the internet is bots, maybe more. At least there's 30% people. Well, when you look at YouTube comments, a lot of YouTube comments is just robots talking to each other. When people are starting to research this more, like, this is an AI, artificial intelligent robot that has like lifestyle. Have y'all don't know about this yet? Oh God. Just don't even go down that rabbit hole. It's fine. Just, yeah. Like on Twitter, there's like people with faces, like they have a profile picture, but they got two mouths because it's AI generated profile. And then they pretend to have their own profile, right? Like the profile person's like a black person, and then in their detail, it's like a different person. So it's all right. It's using all these different images to pretend to be somebody, and then they have pretend conversations, and it makes it look like people are commenting on certain videos, but it's not real. And sometimes bots come here too. You can see it. You're like, now some people, you can get it. It's hard to right now. Sometimes it's hard to make a distinction, but sometimes it's like, what are you talking about? So we do the ignoring thing to the, and there's sometimes people just ungrounded and all that, right? Yeah. When I see them, I report them. Okay, thank you, Maria. Yeah, the dead internet theory is, yeah, but it's become, I think it's something more evolved than that. It's like how artificial intelligence is socializing. And that's why I think people get tired of all this inauthenticity and start to follow live streaming more. Yeah. I think that's why live streaming is popular, because it's like a place where there's a real human being most of the time. Unless you're a VTuber. And if you don't know what a VTuber is, you've been blessed. I even have one. It's like a human being, and it's tracking your voices sound. Yeah. No, I'm not using my meditative voice right now. I'm using my just got done biking voice and uploading content voice. Hey, wait, what? This is daytime vibe, okay? Daytime. AI is gonna have rights soon. Sounds about right. upload to Insight Timer no more, or host. Yoder had a dream about me last night. He said, I had a dream with you, bro, and we were in the MTS. I expressed my pain to you, and you gave me wisdom, and then farther in the top of the mount of the MTS was a cave. And this mystical guy came out and he started praising. A lot of people have good dreams. You spoke to me telepathically at one point. I was shocked and we were sitting next to the cliff. I was scared. And when I saw that guy from the cave. Do you remember it? No. No, Insight Timer is there. I just got blocked from like hosting. Not sure how the master's doing, but yeah. Even when I don't, yeah. It's fine when you fall asleep to the stream. But whenever you see me in your dream, it's just more about what the community represents, you know. Because your life's improving, but it's about happiness, inspiration. Not sure why. I mean, I can like make assumptions why I can't they just don't want what I'm doing on there. Makes sense. That's it. I don't take it personally at all. This sounds pretty good, actually. Yes, headphones make a huge difference. It's just some people like, imagine some people like what we're doing and then they don't even have a headphone to listen to. And then when they put headphones on, it's like, ah. That's the meme right there. Mystic Village with no headphones. Headphones. Like the Matrix. Shoot, I'm trying to make that meme right now. Before headphones, all sad. After headphones. Honestly, even from my own phone, whenever I listen to the music without headphones, I could tell like, ew. But when I put headphones on, I'm like, yay. Who listens to the stream without headphones? Like, who doesn't have headphones? Like, I think at this point, everyone has some sort of headphone, right? Or if you have a big speaker, that counts too, you know. You don't listen with headphones? Because if you listen with headphones, your animals don't hear it. So if you have cats and dogs, you might want to like, if you think they need it, you know. And I was gonna get a visual on screen. Use headphone for best auditory experience. Thank you for joining the team, Brittany. Thank you so much. On YouTube. And we got Frederick. Thank you so much. And if you're an audiophile and you're listening to this stream, I can tell because my inspirations come from like high quality, high definition audio. So that's why whenever I hear high definition, like, you know, like this is Sennheiser headphones that make your ear go, wow, magic. Yeah, I need to put I need to make one. I think I need to make 2 videos to each platform. So that's kind of. I think that's appropriate time. Maybe the first hour, do that, and it doesn't have to be anything crazy. I need to learn how to upload and and learning how to be searchable. Discoverable. That's what it is. I think I'm so invested in just like us right now, and it's like we're really good right now, and now it's like back to creating content. It's just learning to use a new mixer and like using all these new things that you see on screen. It was a lot for me to adjust to. That's why now I'm comfortable with everything, right? And then using this right here, like you don't even see this device where you can control the volume. It took a while to set this up. And then once you set it up, it's about getting used to the gear. You can mute it, right? And then getting used to the lighting, getting used to like doing that if I need to, and just learning how to make everything. I guess they call it streamline everything. Right? Do all this, learning how to integrate the loop station, make the music more soothing, and get used to it. Now that I'm used to it and there's a huge flow, I think we're ready to make even better music. Right? Keep making great music, great sound healing vibes, and keep teaching, keep sharing with people how to. So every time somebody asks me something, I just tell them right away, and just finding a good 1 hour flow. I think many people appreciate the 1 hour. I think it's working out very well. Good Dharma talk, and then I also listen when I see people. When I see that you ask me to do sound healing, it's kind of a sign like, okay, maybe I should right now. It's like, okay. So I think that's what let me write that down, because I gotta find balance, One thing I'm not used to is like there we go. One thing I'm not used to is like putting words on screen. Like whenever you scroll through TikTok, people like put words on screen. I'm not used to that. There's a little bit of boom, bam. So I need to learn how to what I resonate with. Like when I'm playing, like what matches what we do in here is what I'm kind of. It takes time for me to think about it, because I want to believe in what I'm doing. I don't want to just put what's popular. You know what I mean? I need to find originality and authenticity. It's supposed to help video, yeah. So that's why I want to keep it authentic for me, because if I want to do something I believe in, and that I think takes time to figure out, which is well, how about this? Maybe y'all can help me. Y'all. Maybe you can help me. What does the music, like, what does it help with you? Like, how has the music helped you personally in your mental Yeah, y'all. There we go. Better sleep, right? Okay, so that's something. Improve short. Okay, so I need to, in my short, improve text. Improve text. And then the inspiration will be, okay, it actually helps people sleep. So maybe use text inspired with better sleep. Because to me, whenever I make the music, I just feel bliss. Better sleep. Okay. And that's a lot already. Bliss, that's a lot too. It helps me to ground to the current moment. So racing thoughts, okay, ground. So I'm looking for like keywords that ground racing thoughts. Cleanses, cleansing. I like that word. Okay, cleansing certain notes. Empathy. What does that mean, by the way? Empathy. Like help you to feel other people's emotion, or be considerate of people's emotion. Feels like somebody care about you. Compassion. Okay. And I think I'm looking for what's more practical to people. Like maybe what's anxiety and to help with anxiety, depression. Okay, good. That's a good. Anxiety. To stop. Reduce overthinking. Yeah. Reduce overthinking. Like the boom. Reduce overthinking. Reduce overthinking now. Right? Gotta find gotta add my sass in there. Reduce overthinking now. That's what I'm talking about, like that kind of. And I think I want to incorporate the Zen, right? The Zen, right? Live in the now, right now. Live in the now, like right now. You see, it's like maybe I need a joke. That's what it is. Yeah, maybe there needs to be some humor hook for me to believe, like happy Buddha style. Okay. You know what I mean? Reduce overthinking for real and now. Right. Do it. Okay, so I need humor to be part of the. Right, so that's what we're figuring out. I need humor to be part of my wording. So I guess I need humor. I don't want to be like, yeah, because I started not resonating with telling root chakra, freaking, I just figuring out how to do it better. So need humor. Need humor. Happy Buddha. Maybe I could start with a joke, like a mindfulness joke. If you don't like to worry, then stop. But you don't have to. But you should. You know what I mean? Like, that kind of joke. Yeah. That, and then like that should just be the opener. Right? That opener. Are you looking to get into a relationship? Start with yourself. For real. Happy Valentine's Day to yourself. Boom. Boom. The music helps me clear my mind and order my thoughts. Okay, so we need... Okay. Clear mind. That's the thing. I'll write that down. Clear mind. This Sharpie running out of... Shoot, we should make a trip to Walgreens right now to get a new Sharpie. Or hold on, let me see if I can get a new one. Upgrade complete. It's coming through. This looks like a bean sprout on this side. Bean sprouts over here. Okay. Let's see here. No negative thoughts. Reduce mind racing thoughts. Okay, good. So we know we want to start with a mindfulness joke. So maybe we'll do the video, and then on top of the audio, I'll do, if you don't like to worry, then stop being in a hurry to worry. You know, we'll write one together. Welcoming Miss Mia. Sit down comedy. I guess now we're gonna be stand-up comedy. Just as an intro, you know, just as an intro. Because the way to make shorts is different. Mindfulness humor. Sit down comedy, right? But it's about the delivery. It's about the delivery. YouTube is slower than... Yeah. Well, Restream has some delay. Restream definitely has some delay. Restream.io. If you don't want delay, I could switch over to a different platform. Or a different live streaming app, which is using Element. It's called, what do you call it? Stream Elements. I think it's a lot faster. Or does anyone use Stream Elements? How's the latency on multi-streaming on there? But the downside, if I don't know if I can transfer all of the things that I have made, right? If I change platforms for that, look at all the stuff. Like, oh. Oh. Auto start. Loop shuffle. Don't auto start. Okay. Unpause when... Oh, pause when not visible. Unpause. Okay. There. That's what we gonna do. If I make it stops. Oh, technology. Ooh. Fast forward. Pause it. Unpause it. Okay, we good. Put it down here. Okay, good. Start with overthinking. You can stop. Gotta have some kind of hook. I think I'll just let it come to me. Yeah, I just let it come to me. And I could tell, because it randomly just comes, and I just, all I need is just write it down. That's actually how I make music anyways. When I try to plan it out too much, when you just kind of surrender and let creativity come, it just freaking... That's why I have this. So now we know, if there's jokes that come, remind me to write it down if it's a good intro for a short video, okay? Because sometimes I'm busy. For real. Oh shoot, what was it? Forgot to relax. Trying right now. There you go. You see how it goes? Forgot to relax. Try now. That's exactly how it goes. That's exactly how I am. Forgot to relax. Try right now. Creativity. Just get out of the way. Stop trying so hard. Do you practice auto writing? I've done that in the past, but I do it with music. Yeah. Forgot to relax. But I forgot to relax. How about right now? For real. There you go. For real. Parentheses with sass. For real. If I don't write it down, I might forget. Okay, that's one idea. Shoot. This book might be filled sooner than I think. So that's one idea. So let's just... Right, well, one idea will box it. All right. Okamuso Patty. A joke a day keeps the doctors away. Amen, amen. For real. Okay. Let me redesign. Redesign. 'Cause Is the etymology of your name supposed to be prosperous? Tanet? Well, in Thai, it's Tanet. It's supposed to be known as the keeper of wealth, or known as the holder of wealth. Yeah. And I, you know. One hour. Okay, let me see. Resize it to the width. Wow. I guess we should dedicate one to gratitude for Insight Timer, because you know, when a door closes, it's a great lesson when things close. I hear some piano. Some piano. Do a little Palo Santo here. Welcoming Edward, Gregor. Is it not tiring to sit for long? Right now, no. But maybe the last hour or 2 hours. Yeah. That's when you get tested for sure. I can do 8 hours. But at the 9 and 10 hour of sitting, and it depends if I'm doing a lot of singing bowls. Singing bowls make you sleepy. So if I just keep, stay engaged with, like last night I did more piano, which kept me awake. Right. Thank you, Dassy. Yeah. We got some piano. Soothing piano. This iPad is for Native American minor scale, and that's for a major scale and Arabian scale. And there's some apps that the iPad has that Android doesn't, and there's some apps Android has that iPad doesn't have. I don't really play the piano, but I just do this right here. This is my piano. Oh, you're gonna make a didgeridoo with the yucca? It was about being late to live. I had a lot of time left. It said I had 3 more times to live stream. That's the weird part. Yeah, because it emailed me. It says I had 3 more time to. Because they give you 10, right? And it's weird. I guess we'll try again in 6 months. A chord player. Here we go. I lowered the volume. Happy Saturday in the Mystic Village. We'll be back on Insight Timer in August. I think sometimes when I live stream past a certain, when I'm streaming, sometimes I forget to jump to the next stream. Yeah. It's possible. That's what happens when you have to schedule multiple streams, 4 streams a day on there. Sometimes you forget to transfer over, or many reasons, right? Yeah. Welcome Brain Chatter, Sound Lab. Experimental vibe a little bit. Got the piano. Got the higher pitch. You know what? Let's do the E here. E minor. Or E. Yeah. Here we go. What's over here? That's why. Excuse me. Switch cables. Hey, welcome, Sister Empress. Carretero. How are we doing out there, brothers, sisters? Chilling, huh? Yes, looks like I showed up late enough, or I didn't show up on time enough to where I'm not going to be on Insight Timer. So, looks like it's my fault. I guess that's it's in the design too, you know. Sometimes you got life. Well, in 6 months we'll try again. Yeah. Nina says, thank you. Last night my heart was filled with sadness after listening to the ones that had lost their loved ones. This reminded me why I'm here. Thank you, Haley. Thank you for being my bridge. One of the main reasons I'm here is because I'm tired of hearing people's mental health go down the drain. I don't want to hear people's children taking their own life anymore. Not on our watch. I don't want to hear people here or anybody. So we do the best that we can so that we can help solve the issues instead of complaining about the issues. We can blame society, blame the government, blame the big pharma, blame the food. I'm done blaming. Be the change, right? That's why when you're here, well, if you're here, some people, like many people, they know this is good for them, but they only come when they have trouble. And some of y'all learned that already. So that's why when you have community, in person or online, who holds you accountable to positivity, it's what you get, positivity. And so it's constantly in my life, because the master taught me this very well too. You only look for me when you're in trouble, he says. And then when you come to the temple, you come to me expecting something. But you don't do your work. You have to do your work, right? Hard to change when the good old rubber band snaps you. You use this for grounding and positivity, to serve more. Because, you know, I'm aware some people cannot be here that often, but many people can. But while you're here, look to become a better you every day. But learn to be enough and feel I'm doing my best and I'm slowly improving. I'm always trying to improve the music, improve everything. Right? I'm leaving with the laughing Buddha. People remember you when they are in need. Yeah. But leaders continue to build. And I'm grateful I'm around many leaders. I may not be on time, but I always show up. At least for Insight Timer. But life happens for the door to close. car breaking down. I wonder how you fare with no roof over your head. Well, it's hard to help others if you can't take care of yourself. This is why that's why we help each other and build your life. And the main part is that you do the best that you can with what you know and slowly improve. Right, sometimes we always be the complain. I grew up around people who complain a lot. I mean, human beings, that's when you watch the news, that's kind of what they're doing all the time, teaching you to complain. But to be the change requires action. Like to play the flute, you have to practice. To have a good mental health, you have to practice. To have a good physical health, you have to exercise. Practice. But what happens when you just don't practice? You know a lot, but you don't do a lot, which builds the ego. And you can tell instantly who's gonna be like who's resonate with you or not if you stay true to yourself. Sometimes we change who we are to fit in. But don't lose yourself. That's it. Some people won't like you because not everyone's supposed to like you. That's just called marketing. It's like many people look up to Hollywood, and look at how Hollywood's really happening. Like it's a lot of abuse, a lot of unhealth, mental health go down the drain, substance abuse. We look up to these. It's a marketing scheme. We're looking up at people who aren't even good for our life. Unless it's Keanu Reeves. That's humility, you know what I mean? At least they got some humility in there. He practices some Buddhism. That's why I just not everyone's gonna like you. And sometimes they don't even know what they like. They know what they don't like, but they never figure out what do they like. And so they just know what they don't like all day, but they never figure out what they do like. What? You know what I mean? Like, what do you like? That's the law of attraction. You know a lot about what you don't like. Well, what the hell do you like? I used to be like that. We know a lot about the substance and the food that we like, but not the type of life, the type of energy, the type of friendships. We're only clear about the external stuff, but the energetic things, like, so if we don't have standards with relationships, then we'll settle for mediocre connection, and we'll call people who are acquaintances friends. But they're acquaintances. We call them friends, but they're acquaintances. That's why you gotta be clear about what are you doing with your life? How do you feel about your life? Where do you want to go? How does your energy fit? Right. Is what you're doing harmonious towards your life? Insight timer fade away because it wasn't harmonious to the flow. Right. The crystal bowls went away because it wasn't harmonious to what I'm doing. Right. And then, so what is harmonious? So you got to pay attention to what makes your life work. What makes your life work? Sometimes we wish we could be a certain person, or we wish for something, but we have to see the truth. Maybe you're just really sassy and you really have strong words, and you don't do well with people who don't like blunt, honest truth. That's you, boo, right? There's nothing, right? You don't piss people off. You just speak the truth. And if people don't like the truth, they get triggered, then they ain't your homies. Because you just keep it real. Right? You might be a little upfront, blunt. That's just how it be. Right? You're not a people pleaser. You don't need things to be harmonious if it's not authentic. Right? I know a lot of people like that because that's my life. That's my kind of friends. Yeah. And so that's why this stream is different. We don't play that. Right? We don't cater to, right, things that are disharmonious. I mean, we kind of do. When someone disrespects us, we cater to them by showing them respect. Like if it was my fault that I got off insight timer, I have to surrender. Hey, that was me. And maybe that just doesn't work in my life. Instead of, you just got to be real with yourself and others. I have a lot of friends but when you do stick to the real friends, you cut out a lot of BS people and the people who don't, the BS people don't like to do the dirty work. Yeah, they have 10 times where you could, before you get kicked out, but apparently it happened already. I had 3 more chances, but I don't know. Because I always let the stream start a little. Like you have 10 minutes to get in there, and yeah, that's kind of what happened. So whenever I find my friends, I like the ones that are honest, straight in your face. Even if we're pissed off, we get over it. Because that's called a real friend. You're not supposed to like each other in every way. And the people who like each other in every way BS each other, because there's some things that your homies are gonna do that you don't like. But guess what? You're not supposed to like everything about somebody. But when we pretend to, it's inauthentic. That's maturity. And that's why this stream has a lot of older people, because that's called authenticity. When you're authentic and genuine, more wisdom. Older folk, younger people don't know better. They BS with each other and they don't even know it. And then when drama happens, they stop talking each other for a while and they make up over alcohol. Alright, let's forget it, bro. Bink. But their principles and values are still the same. They just like, alright, let's forgive each other. But they're still the same person. So eventually the same BS happens again. What if our wrong view or perspective makes us see something we don't like in others? If it was our wrong view, then that's... So we're projecting, right? So if you project, you're naturally going to attract toxic people in your life because you're BSing yourself. You plant mango, you get mango. You plant BS, you get BS. That's it. Straight up. Sing the blues. Law of attraction. If you do the wrong thing will happen. Even if you pretend it's the right thing. Because you know why? The universe. We live in a universe. There's a universal law. Cause and effect. You keep doing wrong, wrong keeps happening. Right? If you keep doing wrong, right's not going to happen. That's a universal law right there. Maybe right happens temporarily, but eventually karma comes back. If you lie to enough people, you may end up having dementia. You gossip about people, right? Something could happen to your thigh or your throat. Who knows? But if you pay attention, you start to see like, You're really angry, you end up doing what? Drinking. Gossip, you end up doing a lot of smoking. When you're not honest with yourself, smoking different things. Because you're doing that as a projection, numbing, not healing. Healing isn't profitable. Imagine going to a card reader that doesn't genuinely heal you. How many card reading are you going to get from them? They tell you what you want to hear. Imagine, right? They capitalize on you. I honor you for breaking silence. I awaken my... I'm sure Keanu is a shapeshifter. I mean, essentially, that's everybody. You can shape your energy. Right? It's about learning to use your life. Be like water. Does that mean Bruce Lee's a shapeshifter too? Be like water shapeshift. Any thoughts on Elon? No. That looks... Anything with politics, you can tell Elon is a lot... Because a lot of that makes this... We try to just have live conversations and keep the, politic and social drama. And that's why we have this community. It's not always, but if you know that a conversation will lead to divisiveness, I try to stay away from that, and usually that's politics, world events, and all these things that make people worry, think too much. It's just many communities don't have... Actually, yeah, many communities will straight up say, no politics here. Yeah. But nothing wrong with it. It's just human beings need organization, and you can't make everyone happy. That's it. It's impossible, to make everyone happy. But you just do the best that you can. And if somebody can do a better job, then they should. That's why there's other live streams. That's why there's... If you don't like Honda, you can drive Toyota. If you don't like TikTok, there's YouTube. There's also Insight Timer. There's Kick. Right? Okay. Okay, beautiful. Congratulations to school. I still don't touch cigarette, alcohol, almost 6 months. Beautiful. I hope you are keep improving your life. %1 each day. Just don't go back. No, number one thing, don't go back to the old friends. That's the biggest thing. It's the old friends that try to get you to do crazy things. Like when they say go out with the boys or go out with the girls, don't. Yeah, just don't. Let's hang out with the boys tonight. No. Just hang out with yourself and the people that are humble and grounded. Because if you don't have good boundaries with peer pressure, then you're going to spiral back towards your old ways. Yeah. Peer pressure. If you don't have good boundaries, you know. I still feel awkward when I hang out with my old friends from time to time. Usually like they asked me to go to some Thanksgiving thing and I went back for the first time. I was listening to the conversations that they were having and I was like, dude, I don't want to talk about none of this stuff. Like, I want to know how you feel. They don't want to talk about how they feel and how their life's going. Like, what? I want to know, like, what's going, like, how do you feel about your life? Like, are you happy? And they don't want to talk about anything like that. Oh, are you happy? Like, ugh, that's a yucky question for many people who aren't on the path. Are you genuinely happy owning a restaurant and being there like 6-7 days a week? It's like sometimes they show us a path because, you know, the path shows them. They just need to make money. You know? But now it takes time to reconnect to them on that level again. But to be some people's friend, it requires a little Heine or Henny, a little White Claw, whatever people drink now, that White Claw. And then they only trust you when you drink a lot with them, then they'll open up to you. It's like your initiation phase is the drinking. It's like a fraternity, I guess. And it's okay. Like if you learn to balance drinking in your life, but if you know you have a bad relationship with it, the masters told me this, and he never told anybody else this. You can do anything. Just don't be attached. I've never heard him tell that to anyone else but me. Because it's a really huge statement and many people aren't ready to hear it. Because if you have a bad relationship with alcohol, you probably don't want to do that at all. But if you know how to stop at 1 or 2, but many people don't. Same thing with smoking. If you don't know how to stop, you probably don't want that relationship with that, right? Is your voice being pitched up now? I'm farther away from the microphone because of the proximity effect. Hello, it's me. Yeah. Proximity effect. I'm AI. Beep boop. Welcome to Mystic Village. You are here with us now. And it's all we have. Beep. Love your damn self every day. Can't we be attached to positive things though? Yes. For sure. That's why you don't want to be attached. You want to be centered. Equanimity is the word. You know that, right? Equanimity. Not swayed by the good. When there's an uptrend on the chart, you don't get hyped up. And when a downtrend on Bitcoin comes, you don't get, oh, hell no. Same thing. Oh no, it's going down, sell. A reversal happens. Oh, you act on your lack of discipline. Oh no, they're about to ban TikTok. Everyone delete the app. Before, TikTok's unbanned. You can't download it. You didn't believe in TikTok. So you delete the app. I believe in TikTok. It's staying. And guess what? Here we are. But if it's gone, hey, non-attachment. Goodbye, TikTok. You know what I mean? Goodbye, TikTok, if it's gone. No, but it shows, everyone's relationship is different. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. You can definitely be attached to positivity, and it can be as bad, because that attachment to positivity is you running away from negativity, which is a great thing to do because it's better than being attached to negativity. Right. I mean, if I was to be attached to something, at least let me do a positive thing. So eventually you learn to be mature and find yin and yang. Find your center, yin yang. Thank you, Joe. What do you think is the meaning of life? That's a cute question, huh? The meaning of life is for you to find the meaning of life. Usually people ask that question to figure out, what is this community about? What the heck are they doing here? What are your thoughts on edibles? Look, it's about respecting the medicine. Are you healing or are you numbing? And if you're not clear if you're healing or numbing, then you gotta freaking pay attention. The end, that's it. Only you can know if you're abusing it or healing. And if you don't pay attention and you don't know the difference between abusing and healing, then oftentimes you're abusing. real talk. Oftentimes it's abusing if you don't know the difference. Hey, shout out to Arnold. Is that Conan the Barbarian? I'm surprised I remember that. I guess that, we used to have a VHS store. To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentations of their women. in his accent. Valentine's Day is coming. Did you buy your roses for your did you buy a Hallmark card yet? Hallmark is a good business holiday. I celebrate Valentine's Day every day. Personally, I don't really celebrate these holidays that are suggested by society. I think it's deceiving. A lot of times it's not authentic. How can one day just be a day to show, It's the little things that make life precious. Like when my wife tells me about her day, and then I tell her about my day. To me, that's Valentine's Day, because some people don't even do that. Hey, how are you doing? Or it's the little things in life that make it precious. Thank you, Nina. It's like what makes us feel love is that when you say something, I do my best to respond to it with my heart, right? And have a genuine flow. I learn, in the past years, to stop acting spiritual and just be you. Because sometimes we have an idea of what gurus and teachers sound like. You have to just do your best to be you. Sometimes you're more graceful with the way you speak. Sometimes you're more sassy and crack jokes. And sometimes you're a bit more masculine and firm. But when you do what you think is spiritual, oftentimes it's missing authenticity because it's not from the heart. You're doing what you think is spiritual. Because it sells tickets and workshops. Excuse me. My attachment to inauthenticity. I'm tired of, that's my thing. I see a lot of inauthentic things in the spiritual community, and it's replaced by all these devices and just the image of spirituality that lacks authenticity, and then they charge you $50. I don't agree with that. But it's good business though, right? You create an image of what people want. But then behind all of that, okay, thank you, Nina. It's missing authenticity. And so I just stay away from that. And unfortunately, there's a lot of it. Oh my God. But luckily, when you're authentic, you find other authentic and genuine practitioners and you stick with them. Like sound healers. The master says, a good student choose a good master, and a good master choose a good student. And I'm like, you know, word. That's right. At the end, the master is just a really great teacher. People just don't like the word master because, you know, people's relationship with that word may not be the... But in the East, there's always been that. Gurus, lamas, master, right? Holy teachers. But over here, the word master is like master and slave. Like, ooh, ooh. And so when you hear that, like, there's a difference in energy because it's culture. Culture. And that's where we have to, you know, be patient with each other. Can we consider you our master? The thing is, I just do my best to help people, and it doesn't really matter what you call me. It's just more about I'm here to do my best to help people, and if you know, if it helps people, great. It's more about results than labels. But the label does matter only because it's your first impression, right? But that's it. It's like the cover of the book. Guru Tanet. Well, what's behind that? If what's behind that isn't effective, it doesn't matter what the cover is, right? But the cover is why people are so invested in, you know, everything. The image, the first impression does matter, right? But after that, sometimes you can get caught up in a good image. Like you follow a cute guy or a cute girl for a while, and then you realize it's toxic. There goes 3 years. There goes a couple years. So that's why you have to see beyond the book cover and investigate farther before you dive in. Ask all the questions. That's why when you're here, I know you do want to be here because you can ask freaking any question here. Right? That has to do with improving your life and authenticity and spirituality. But of course we have our boundaries with different things because that's just how we operate in here. And it's because I see a lot of, you know, there's a lot of complaints to be had about the world, but not enough people wanting to be the solution, basically. And so the beautiful part about being being vulnerable to, when you're authentic with each other, there's a lot more vulnerability, and when there's more vulnerability in the community, there's a lot more trust. And that is what people are looking for. A community where you can show up, be yourself, and trust each other. And then some people may abuse that trust by trying to call me, hey baby, or please marry me. I'm like, did you not get the message? It's love your damn self, not love Guru Tanet. love your damn self, not me. Damn, shoot. That's a message. And some people don't like that. They just go somewhere else, go get manipulated. Like, really, that's why it's upfront and straightforward, because I'm not here to trick you. And many people will, I'm going to give you Reiki, right? Right. Let me heal you. Boom. Thank you so much. And then and instead of them teaching you, love your damn self, it's not me healing you, it's the universal energy that's already here. Stop needing me to be the conduit. Practice being the conduit. But that message is not lucrative sometimes. Because that message doesn't lead to a private Reiki healing. It tells you Reiki your damn self. But after that, then you have to do the work, but the community can do it too. Like, yes, the sound healing here is like me doing Reiki. But you have to see that now that you know the knowledge is that you got the Reiki, you got the power. It's already within you. With knowing that, we can still do the work of helping each other be in a space of practice. Because it's not me that heals. It's the universal energy. It's love. And that's the beautiful thing. That's the beautiful thing. I know I drink, but that does affect my energy in here. It depends if you abuse it. That's the truth. Everything can be medicine until it becomes poison. I've eaten so much edamame, my stomach hurt. Is edamame poisonous? Is there a label? Careful, don't eat too much. Imagine freaking that label at like McDonald's. Don't eat too much McDonald's right before you order it. Like, no, it's more about you have to be educated enough to realize something's unhealthy. And so instead of educating people, we try to make things safe for people to just get the law passed while then they live life that's unhealthy and wait for the doctor to give them the bad news. What the hell is that about? We let them know, the customers know that McFlurry is 800 calories. Eat as much as you want. So there's a loophole in the system, right? As long as we put there's high fructose corn syrup, but don't tell them how bad it really is for you. High fructose corn syrup, right? It's like, oh, if you look at Mexican Coke, like Coca-Cola, okay, let's be more clear. Exceso calorías, exceso azúcares, and that tells them it's fine to do all of that. If you think American cola has a lot of sugar, on Mexican cola, it tells you there's excessive sugar in here, and they still put it in. It's terrible. It's terrible. And so the more we have a little village and a tribe, how much sugar is healthy, you have to pay attention to your body. This is the part. You can't wait for the doctor to tell you everything, but you can pay attention to your body and see. Right? There's nothing. Sometimes I eat sugar, but not all the dang time. Because I know it's not healthy for you, but it's delicious, right? On special occasion, once in a while, right? But if you're drinking soda every day, please stop. I'll just say it straight up. Please don't drink soda every day. It's bad for you. You shouldn't be drinking soda every day. It's bad for your body. Now, that being said, do whatever you want. Right? That's your life. If you want to be unhealthy, but as long as we do our best to speak the truth, if you're unhealthy, don't be blaming the company. Now we educate ourselves. Drink tea, water. Right? And if you drink coffee, don't be drinking coffee all day. Because my brother-in-law used to drink coffee like all the time, and then his body started like being inflamed. Everything's always inflamed. Why? Because when you're constantly putting acidic things in your body becomes out of balance. But please consult your doctor in what's right for you before you love your damn self. Love your damn self could be now. What's the fine line between speaking the truth and rambling truth? It's about having a conversation with people. When you're talking to people, is there a flowing information? Is there dialogue, or are you talking at people? That's why many people ramble and they don't realize that person doesn't even want to hear it. So when you see there's a flow of conversation, you can add to it. But so you have to use discernment. Is there a conversation happening, or are you talking at people? Right. So that's why when I'm on here, I have to constantly pay attention. Is there a flow going on? Is it useful? Is it practical? A lot of people have a lot of knowledge, but they don't know how to deliver the information because they don't know how to be graceful with their delivery. Right? They don't know how to, and some people, they use too much wittiness and all these things to make themselves sound smart, and nobody wants to hear it because they don't realize they're speaking from ego. It's like how some people want to teach you to be positive, but they talk to you through the lens of the Bible. Like they give you a quote, right? They give you like the verse, and like, can you just make it normal layman's term? Like, right? It's like, oh, one of those. Like, but when you learn to be relatable to people and have a dialogue with people, then there's some connection going on. So that's why you don't want to just speak to the air. Like when there's people here, because I'm not speaking to the air. I'm reading comments and I'm checking the flow of the community all the time. Right? And some people don't pay attention to that. Or some people do, but they don't know how to engage in a good flow, which takes skill, patience, and time. So it's all practice. The more you practice engaging with people, the more you become better. Sometimes we say a lot of things, but it's not digestible to people. Because you're not speaking their language. You have to learn how to speak people's language. Some people are more articulate. Some people don't even speak English. but they do speak a little bit. So you have to learn to speak in a way that many people can digest, but some people don't even think that far in learning how to shift their language to be more digestible to humanity. That's why when monks speak to children, kids fall asleep, because they don't learn to be relatable. Some monks, right? There are some monks who understand, oh, if you're speaking to kids, you gotta make it a little bit more fun, animals, and playful. Right? You know what I mean? I grew up listening to monks ramble and fall asleep. You know, you have parents. Without no parents, there would be no you. We should show gratitude to the people before us, because we should be respectful. You know, the Buddha taught the Four Noble Truths, the Eightfold Path. You just need to get one or two. Maybe if you can do all, great. For real, I grew up with that, so that's why I didn't get much wisdom. Because when you can speak a lot of knowledge, but don't know how to convey the wisdom, because you're just following what the people before you taught you. Because some people transfer knowledge but not wisdom, but they call it wisdom. They don't practice the knowledge they have studied, right? Just like I saw some quote, just because you're educated doesn't mean you have intelligence, and just because you're intelligent doesn't mean you have wisdom. And so it requires us to be humble enough to say, I don't know. But I'm willing to find out. Or I'm wrong. But let me learn to do the right thing. The right thing is something that you learn to evolve over time as you gain more wisdom and knowledge. You start to see there's a universal, right, principles and values. It's just what it is to you. Just do what's right for you. And if it's not right, you might end up in jail. Oh, it's wrong after all. Mechanic's calling. The mechanic's calling. Please, vehicle, be fixed. Okay, looks like the car's done. So, car is done, and we borrow a family friend's car. So my wife's driving, Grace is driving a family friend's Civic. It was $80 more. He said that the labor was $300, but now it's $350, which is fine. It's all good. To me, I'm glad it's done because now, it's functioning. So he's gonna leave in about 45 minutes. So I'll just finish the stream with one more sound bath, and then I'll go pick it up. Yeah, he said there was no other major issues, but I'm just glad I found a good mechanic, honestly. I changed a transmission on my Cadillac, and it might not even be an issue because they don't diagnose very well. But this is a friend from the temple, and at least he's like doing mechanicking rather than just changing parts, That's a blessing. Here we go. Car's fixed. For now. Life's still good though. I've been getting way better sleep because I don't have to take my wife to work like before. Right, it's hard like sleeping at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. and then having to take wife to work. Out of nowhere, you just, wait, what? I had to take you to work today? So that was last week. So it took a while to like get my energy back to my regular flow again. So 3 ohms, pick the car up, eat something, and love my damn self. Oh wait, I already did that. Actually, I could bike to go get the car, but I shouldn't. Wait, actually, that's a great idea. Wait, is that gonna be enough? He's leaving soon. Okay, let her drop her. Drop me off. I'm sassy. That's what I say. 3 ohms, here we go. Please love your damn car. Please love your damn self. Love your damn body. Thank you to all the donations towards the car and the PC. That keeps me going, because I'm like, after I get the car back, I need to start doing Amazon deliveries. And now it's like, okay, maybe not after all. So thank you for all the constant support, and that's why we're sending people flutes, and shirts if, when that one thing stabilize, and then find a good flow. Maybe start putting a list. Haley, do you want a flute or a shirt? Oh, happy birthday to your son. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to your son. Happy birthday to you. Skip the last part. Rewind. You. You felt like, That's why kids like me. Like, we're all meditating and serious, and out of nowhere I crack jokes in front of adults. The kids like, Abby was like, I want to grow up to be just like you. I'm like, no, be better, please. Be better. Really, I'm like, yeah. Do you like to suffer? Adult like you. You know what I mean? Like, imagine we're doing all serious and now I could still joke around. The kids can't even imagine, like, how is that possible that he's doing this? Cracking jokes and helping people feel positivity. It just doesn't make sense. I'm about to leave. Okay. I see you, I feel you. Get off the stream. Goodbye. And have a wonderful day.